Okay. Hello. I'm alive. I'm recording now. So why am I here? I'm here because I want to document myself, you know? And also I want to start recording again. I think I might get another channel though, cuz this is a lot more personal. I want to do more projects and stuff on somewhere else cuz I've recently gotten really into history, like really into history, and I would like to make videos covering certain historical topics and political topics as well. Maybe um I think it's very important to share what I think is important in regards to history and relevance to today, because I don't think enough people know why things are the way they are, especially young people. They really just grow up and they this is the world that they live in, and they think that all this outrageous stuff is normal, and that it came from that it's always been this way, but it really hasn't. And it, it's very odd. It's very odd. That's what I will say. And what else? I also want to do more stuff on this channel. Probably like just stupid shit, like bullshit. Probably. Oh, what I do want to do is play Silk Song. I haven't played Silk Song, and I really want to play, but I just haven't had the motivation to. So maybe I'll do like 30-minute installments of that. That'll be cool. It'll be uncut though, cause I don't really have the time to be editing all that just for two people to watch it. So that won't work for me. Um, and then daily diary things, kind of. I'll do that anyway. So don't worry. Um, whether I am uploading anything else with it or not. So I might, and they'll probably be like around 10 minutes long. I don't know. 10 minutes is a long time. I don't know if I could fill up 10 minutes with interesting things. So what has happened in my life? I got into MIT. That was crazy. That was really crazy actually. Like I still have a hard time believing it that I was chosen. Like, why was I chosen? Um I guess I don't know. I have no other experience that you could point to. It'd be like, I guess, surviving a natural disaster that, like, surviving something when a lot of other people you know died on that same thing. Like, like survivor's guilt or whatever they call it. That's kind of what I think it would feel like. Maybe that would feel worse though, because they died, and the people here that got rejected and didn't go, they didn't die. They actually get to live and have lives that will be as fulfilling as mine. That's also something that has been changing in my head, that there are no you can have a fulfilling life even if you aren't like the best. And I know that's crazy to say. I know that's kind of crazy to say, but I think our culture treats it as if that were not the case. I think our culture treats it as if you need to be the best to be fulfilled and to be happy, which is not true. You can be mediocre. You can be the worst even, and I think be happy, because it's not about who wins or loses. It's about who does whatever they want the best that they can. And if you feel that you can do the best, I mean, do whatever you want without like harming others. Obviously, I think that's very important. Not harming others, physically or psychologically. Um, then you have won. You have won, because there are probably many people that um don't win in that way, because they are tormented by the idea that they are not where they should be. They do not feel fulfilled, and I think that the idea that people need to be successful to be happy is what torments a lot of people and what makes them unhappy. But once you let go of that idea, I think it's a lot easier to just be happy. But then again, you could debate. I don't know. You could debate and say that that's what leads to like um being complacent and not doing anything. But I think they're different things. Complacency is like settling down with what you have, and you're kind of still unhappy, but you don't uh you don't it's like apathetic. And I think being happy with what you have instead, and like being grateful and um being able to be fulfilled isn't the same. It's more active because you're still trying to do the best that you can always, because because obviously you're not born with the same capabilities as someone else. And not only are you not born with them genetically, but you're not born with them socioeconomically, and possibly even like psychologically, because of like parents and the area that you're in, or the certain experiences that you grow up with. So you don't really have that same um like the possibility to be better, because well, like, or not better, but like, because even in this framework that we're talking about, there is we're assuming that there's a better, which is kind of hard to get away from, because I'm trying to make the argument that we don't have to be quote unquote better in whatever societal way that we see that as, eh, to be fulfilled. But when I'm trying to define differences in lives, I still use that as a framework, which I think is bad, because obviously then that defeats the whole point. It's kind of like my whole argument doesn't really make sense, and if anything defeats itself. But I think there's still something in there that you could come out with, that's important. So I want to like do something with that. I think like clear up my thoughts and really get them out there, um, in a way that can make sense to people and will open up people's eyes, because I think a lot of people nowadays are very anti-intellectual and apathetic to learning and apathetic to caring. I think that's very bad. I don't think that's good. I see it every day when I'm at school. People don't care about learning. They ask when. Well, they've always asked, but when will I use this in the real world? And I guess in a sense, it's it's uh it's a good question, because uh are we being practical with what you learn in school? And I think in a sense, no, we aren't being practical in school. And that's because in reality, yeah, you won't use a lot of things that you learn in school in real life. But why is that? That's not a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing. I think that's a bad thing. I think society should be built around purpose of that. Like, why are we forming school around the practical stuff in the world, like jobs and shit, when we could be forming society around education instead of forming education around the world, like making it practical to the world, making it so that people that go through school and college can um be it's like fuck, it's kind of like genetic. Fuck, I don't know, I don't even know how to say this, bro. This sounds so stupid now that I'm saying it. Hopefully I can come up with something better than this. But I think that'll be enough for today though. So see you another day.